Good evening, race fans, and welcome here to Irvington, Alabama for round number 2 of the 2017 NASCAR K&N Pro Series season as we are live here from the Mobile International Speedway as we are getting set for a 40-lap showdown here on this Friday night on this half-mile short track in Irvington, Alabama. I'm Rick Burton here in the broadcast booth, and we are so happy to have you along with us for the ride as we'll be getting set for the Mobile 150. And on the front row, we have the number 38, Tyler Dipple, a driver out of Harry Scott Motorsports, secure the pole after grabbing the fastest lap in qualifying this afternoon, giving him the best starting spot on the grid, the inside of row number 1 on the outside of the number 1 of Spencer Davis. Making that road to the Junior Motorsports Chevrolet of Nick Drake, alongside the 04 of Ronnie Bassett Jr., and running out your top 5 is last year's West Series champion Ty Gilliland in the 16. Last time out, we saw Corla Joy and Rayner Racing pick up the win at New Smyrna about 3 weeks ago, but neither LaJoy or the 41 team is entered in this weekend's race, so we are guaranteed a new winner in 2017 here tonight. We have 36 cars lined up on the track, all at the ready, and are all waiting for the words they've been waiting for all afternoon. They'll be coming their way very soon. And speaking of the 36 cars on track, at the top of your screen, your starting grid will appear, allowing you to see where your favorite driver is going to start this evening here at Mobile. Now, the inside line is obviously going to be the dominant lane here tonight. The inside line is the preferred way around the Mobile International Speedway. If you're on the inside, you're going to the front. If you're on the outside, chances are you're going to be going to the back, and that's how it's going to be all evening long here at Mobile. And before we get before we go down track side, let's take a look at a couple of new drivers in the field, beginning with the driver rolling outside the top 10 in 12th place. At number 33, that is Chase Cabry, the younger brother of current full-time K&N driver Colin Cabry. Chase Cabry will be making a lot of starts in that number 33 Revolution Racing Toyota. Beginning here tonight, he'll roll off 12th in that 33. Rolling out 15th on the grid, the number 29, that's Grant Quinlan driving the Reddy Jones Racing Ford. This team got a top 5 finish with Jesse Little at New Smyrna a couple of weeks ago, trying to get that momentum going with Grant Quinlan, a Canadian driver behind the wheel. He'll start 15th. Also driving the number 31 for Marsh Racing is Travis Cope. Travis Cope, the son of former NASCAR driver Mike Cope. Travis will roll off outside the top 20. And I believe that is 23rd place. We have Justin Fontaine in the field in the number 39, Brandon Oakley the 51, JP Morgan. How about John Gustafson will start in last place. The son of current Cup Series crew chief Alec Gustafson, and John is in the field to roll off in 36th place. Who is going to be the driver, though, who takes home the trophy at the end of the night? Will it be the pole sitter, Tyler Dipple? He will start on the pole and lead the field down to green. Now let's take it down track side for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
The command has now been given, and the pace car will lead the field around the track for one lap before we go green here at Mobile. Tyler Dipple on the pole, Spencer Davis alongside. Tomorrow, the NASCAR Xfinity Series will be racing from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, while tomorrow night, the ARCA Racing Series will hit the Mobile International Speedway for the Mobile 200 that is here tomorrow night. Then Sunday is the big Cup Series race from Las Vegas. But right now, it's all about the short track racing that's about to begin. Tyler Dipple, Spencer Davis make the way to the line. The green flag is in the air, and we're running away here in the Mobile 150. Pretty good jump by the 38 of Tyler Dipple. The inside line, like we said, is the preferred lane around this racetrack, and now you see Nick Drake moving up into second, possibly going for the lead here in turn number 1. Alongside the 38 of Tyler Dipple is Nick Drake. Can he clear him on corner exit of turn 4? And it looks like he will. Nick Drake will lead lap number 2 with bringing the number 16 of Ty Gilliland, the guy who dominated last weekend at a couple of weeks ago at New Smyrna. He takes second now. Cole Rouse on the inside of Tyler Dipple. That is third place. Behind them is the 30 of Dominique Van Wergen. And 3 wide back here, Riley Herbst stuck in the middle. Hunter Bass dropping back on the outside line. Have Caleb Holman, 75. Harrison Burton, the 2 of Colin Cavery stuck on the outside line. That's Travis Cope makes his way to the inside line. See how Tyler Dipple moves high the outside line. We talked about that being that's not being a good lane around Mobile. We're seeing an example of Tyler Dipple stuck on the outside. You see Spencer Davis move by, and here comes Chris Eggleston trying to get a run of the inside of the 38, but Dipple shuts the door. And when all that mess was going on, the 2 Napa K&N cars have got out first and second. Nick Drake, Todd Gilliland. Third place is now the 6 of Cole Rouse. A great run by the number 6 of Cole Rouse, Dylan Bassett, and Spencer Davis. Dominique Van Wergen, Tyler Dipple 7th, Chris Eggleston, Caleb Holman, and Harrison Burton making up your top 10. See Travis Cope, Riley Herbst, Ryan Partridge, Brandon Oakley, and now Grant Quinlan. That is your top 15. And see Drake and Gillen, they've really checked out on third place Cole Rouse. You see he's holding up the 44, Dylan Bassett. When you see a car lose touch to the car right ahead of him, you know that car is slowing you down. That's what Dylan Bassett is dealing with. Bassett faster than Rouse. Rouse opens up the door a little bit. Not enough for Bassett to stick his nose to the inside, allowing the top 2 to drive away as we are already 10 laps into this 40 lapper here at Mobile. This is a half mile. This is a very short track, so these cars will quickly make the way around the track and lap up to the slower cars at the end of the field, beginning with that 45. This is currently the 45 of John Gustafson. Then it's the 84, Rich DeLong, the 06 of John Wood. These are 2 cars that failed to qualify at New Smyrna a couple of weeks ago. 36 cars showed up, all 36 made the show. And right now you see Gillen, looks like he's starting to creep in on the lead of Nick Drake at the moment. But this is still a pretty long race to go. There's a lot more racing left to go for these guys. And Dylan Bassett has yet to get around the 6 of Cole Rouse. And right when I say that, he gets to the inside here in turn 1. Rouse slides up the track, and that may open up the door for Spencer Davis to sneak by on the inside lane. Bassett got through, Davis gets through, and now here comes that 38 of Tyler Dipple. Can't get to the 6 in time, so move Bassett to 3rd, Davis up to 4th, and Rouse moves back to 5th place. And how about a great run early on by Caleb Holman, Harrison Burton, Dominique Van Wergen. Chris Eggleston, you have Ryan Partridge, Riley Herbst, Colin Cavery, Grant Quinlan, and a great run early on by J.P. Morgan up here inside the top 15. Travis Cope, Julia Landauer, Chase Cavery making his series debut, Justin Fontaine, and Brandon Oakley. Matt Labonte, Blaine Perkins, Chris Neckes, Hunter Bays, Grayson Raz, Noah Gregson. Very surprised to see Hunter Bays and Noah Gregson, Grayson Raz back here. I believe these were guys who qualified on the outside lane, and they fell back like a rock. Ronnie Bassett Jr., he qualified 4th, and he's all the way down here in 29th place. Sergio Pena's back here. And Todd Gilliland is taking the lead away from Nick Drake as they have put the 45 1 lap down John Gustafson. He's now 1 lap down. And the last couple of laps, Dylan Bassett has been quicker than the leaders, Ty Gilliland and Nick Drake. Field making the way around turn number 4, and in front of the field is Todd Gilliland trying to get a little bit of redemption. Remember, and Gilliland overdrives turn 1. Here comes Nick Drake back to the inside for the lead. Door to door, side by side at the front. 2 Napa cars, a Toyota and a Chevrolet. And move Drake back to the race lead as he gets behind the 06 of John Wood, and now Dylan Bassett makes a move to the inside for 2nd place. It's Nick Drake in front of now Dylan Bassett, and Gillen still up the track. Here comes Spencer Davis closing in that number 1 car. We have already passed the halfway point in this race. Running out your top 5 at the moment is Cole Rouse, Tyler Dipple, Caleb Holman, Harrison Burton, Dominic Van Wergen, and now Ryan Partridge is now inside the top 10 as Nick Drake puts the 77 to Clay Green 1 lap down. So that will leave us now with 33 cars on the lead lap. And Bassett, before they caught the 06 of John Wood, the 44 was one of the quicker cars on track. He was chasing down Ty Gilliland and Nick Drake, but Gilliland, he was trying to get a little bit of redemption. You know, we talked about in the pre-race show, he dominated New Smyrna the first race of the year, but fell back towards the end of the race. And see, he got the lead from Nick Drake, but then he kind of lost it, kind of like how he did at New Smyrna. As you see Bassett stuck in behind the 84 of Rich DeLong. DeLong gives way in turns 3 and goes way up the track, nearly to the outside wall off turn number 4. As we have a battle now for 3rd place, Spencer Davis on the inside of Ty Gilliland, and he will take that 3rd spot away. Speaking of Ty Gilliland, he'll be running in the ARCA race here tomorrow, so he's trying to get a little bit more track time as he prepares for his first ARCA start of the year, as he'll drive the Napa Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. That is tomorrow night here from Mobile. So now it is Nick Drake leading Bassett and Davis, your top 3, as he at 00 now closes in on the 36. That is Jesse Iwuji. Iwuji about to go lap down to Nick Drake driving the Genie Motorsports Chevrolet. Looks to the inside in turn 1. He'll put the 36 1 lap down, and the 45 way up the track. John Gustafson is really a lot slower than a lot of these other cars on track, and he's going to go a 2nd lap down by leader Nick Drake. Top 4 really broken away from 5th place Cole Rouse by over almost 3 seconds. Now there goes Drake putting down the 09 of Christian Salea, putting him 1 lap down, and now at least the number 4 of Sergio Pena, the last car on the lead lap, and he'll be going to lap down here pretty soon to Nick Drake at the rate they're going, and we are already under 10 to go. We have 9 laps to go this time by, but Nick Drake is not he's not driven away at all. I mean, Dylan Bassett is right there on the bumper of the 00 of Nick Drake. And one little slip up by Nick Drake, and that gives that 44 the advantage he needs to get around. And Drake opens up the door right there in turn 1. He kind of slid up the track a little bit, possibly got tight a little bit. Into turn number 3. 6 laps to go for race leader Nick Drake in his 2nd ever start with Junior Motorsports in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series. Remember, it was a late race charged by Corey LaJoy that won him at New Smyrna. Can Dylan Bassett do the same? Here he goes to the inside off turn 4. He has his nose on the inside as they make the way into turn number 1. It is 5 laps to go for Dylan Bassett. And he clears Nick Drake off turn number 2. Look at the run by Spencer Davis. He charges on the inside. Can Davis make a late race charge in that 1 car? Bassett to the lead, Davis to 2nd, and Ty Gillen now trying to get through the way. What's happening to Nick Drake is what happened to Ty Gillen at New Smyrna. Dominated early, but now slipping back here in the late stages of this race. 3 laps to go for Dylan Bassett. So he left that inside line open through turns 1 and 2. Spencer Davis rode the bottom on the track in turn 1. That really helped Davis gain some time. 2 to go, this time by for Bassett. No cautions in the first 38 laps of the race. 2 to go for the Bassett Family Racing Chevrolet. Oh, Bassett off the track. Oh, we have a wreck here. Looks like off turn number 4. They slowed down tremendously. And we are under caution. Caution is out, and I believe that happened before Dylan Bassett came across the line to take the white flag. So the way it appears right now, we are going to be having a green-white checker finish to complete this race. And it looks like maybe in the 45 of John Gustafson. You see he has a lot of rear-end damage on that 45 car. So he possibly brought out the caution. And we are going to go back and see what happened and bring out the first and could be the only yellow of this evening here at Mobile. And yeah, it looks like it does involve the 45 here in turn 3. Gustafson slides out the track outside of a 3-wide battle. That's Colin Cabrey and Tyler Dipple. And ooh, he smacks the outside wall. The right side of that number 45 car. And that brought out the yellow, but I'm not quite sure why NASCAR felt the need to bring out a yellow, especially because they were coming to white flag. I guess because they did not want that to affect the race between Dylan Bassett and Spencer Davis. But that actually helped Bassett, even though he was caught on the outside of John Holloman and Sergio Penny going into turn 1. But I think he could have been able to hang on, hold off Spencer Davis had they not thrown out the yellow. But now, this is pretty good for Dylan Bassett, but this is terrible for Spencer Davis as he'll be lined up on the outside on this restart. Caution flag is out here at Mobile, and we'll be getting set for a green-white checker finish. 2 laps to complete the Mobile 150 that is coming your way here right after this. Welcome back here to Mobile. We are getting set for a green-white checker finish. Dylan Bassett and Spencer Davis in front row. Ty Gilliland and Nick Drake in row 2. Ryan Partridge made a late race charge. He's now inside the top 5. Alongside Riley Herbst, Cole Rouse, Caleb Holman, Chris Eggleston, and Tyler Dipple, your top 10. The field makes their way from turn 4 into the front straightaway. We're underway here from Mobile. And Davis goes out the track, and it's a pretty good restart by the 44, Dylan Bassett. He hangs on down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ty Gillen moves up in a second. Here comes Partridge. Nick Drake driving back on the outside line as they tape the white flag. 1 lap to go for Dylan Bassett. From the spectator view, Nick Drake, a horrible restart in the 0-0, but it's a great restart for the 44. Dylan Bassett makes his way to the final corner, and Dylan Bassett wins the Mobile 150 here from Mobile International Speedway. His first win of 2017, the Bassett Gutters Protection Chevrolet. We'll go to victory lane here at the Mobile International Speedway. Congratulations to Dylan Bassett and the Bassett family racing team as they are victorious here at Mobile. And it's a great runner-up finish for the number 16 of Todd Gilliland. Comes home second. And Nick Drake restarted in 4th place. He comes home 11th outside the top 10. That is the difference between the inside line and the outside line here at this racetrack. Like we said, the inside line is so dominant, and that just cost Nick Drake, the dominant car of the afternoon, or of the evening. That costed the dominant car a good finish here at Mobile. I see a lot of cars crashed here at the pit road, but Noe Gragson, 23rd, a really disappointing weekend for Noe Gragson. As we take a look at your full results here from tonight's race, Dylan Bassett, your winner. Ty Gilliland, second. Ryan Partridge, he was able to sneak his way up to the 3rd place finish. Cole Rouse, nice run by the number 6. Both Sunrise cars inside the top 4. Chris Eggleston comes on the top 5. You had Spencer Davis, who fell back to 6th after that restart. It did not go in his favor. Colin Cabrey, Riley Herbst, Dominic Van Wergen, and a great top 10 of the 75 of Caleb Holman got that car a top 10 finish for Martin McClure Racing. And outside the top 10, you see Nick Drake fell from 4th to 11th in 2 laps. JP Morgan, a great run by JP Morgan, 12th place. Jody Landauer, Tyler Dipple in 1 lap. He comes on 14th from the pole. Harrison Burton, Brandon Oakley, Hunter Bays, Chase Gabrey, Grayson Raz, and Travis Cope. You see the rest of the top 24. Levine, Quinlan, Gregson, and Ronnie Bassett Jr. was a great day for the younger Bassett. Not a good day for the older Bassett brother. And outside, Chris Neckis really struggled. 25th, John Holloman, Justin Fontaine, Ruben Garcia, and Blaine Perkins. They were the 29 cars on the lead lap. And Celaya, DeLong, Pena, Iwuji, Wood, Green, and Gustafson were all a lap down or more at the end of the race. So that completes our broadcast here for round number 2 of the year. As we take a look at the points, Ty Gilliland, a 1-point lead on Ryan Partridge. Dylan Bassett with his win tonight comes home within 7 points of the point lead. Riley Herbst and Chris Eggleston, 8 points behind. Then you have Colin Cavery, Nick Drake, Dominic Van Werring, Cole Rouse, and Spencer Davis, they complete your top 10 in series points after just 2 races here in 2017. As we look ahead to the upcoming schedule, next up will be next weekend at the Phoenix International Raceway for the NASCAR K&N Pro Series. The week after that will be Irwindale, California, and after that will be Greenville-Pickens Speedway in Greenville, South Carolina. Those are the next 3 stops here for the NASCAR K&N Pro Series. So what did we learn today that will help Ty Gillen in the ARCA race here tomorrow night? Better find out tomorrow night here from the Mobile International Speedway. What kind of race will we see in the ARCA Racing Series? Will it be the same as this K&N race? Will it be a calm race like this one tonight? Or will it be a little bit more wild? We'll find out tomorrow night. The next activity on this channel will be the NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying session from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That is tomorrow morning here on March of 531. That completes our broadcast here from Mobile. We hope you enjoyed today's coverage, and congratulations to the number 44 team of Dylan Bassett as they win the Mobile 150 here at the Mobile International Speedway. Goodbye, everyone.